now going to show how the obelisk creates a field around itself. It extends itself into an immediate environment, but it's geometrically formed by the object itself. And the consistency following from the number 10 will show us immediately that this does work and also how it does work. In this model that we have of the Washington Monument, we're seeing that there are two lines that emanate from the peak of the pyramidion. The blue line crosses the face of the pyramidion and exits to the ground at the edge of this circle. And that circle is derived because the distance from the center of the Washington Monument to the edge of the circle is a radius. Using that value, we create the area of the circle. And here the red line extends across the corner edge of the pyramidion and goes to a point on the ground, and we make a radius there from the center of the obelisk to that point. And now this is where the tens come in. The distance from the top of the pyramidion to the edge of the pyramidion on its corner arris edge is an amount 60.6 feet. The length of this line to the ground is exactly 10 times that amount. The distance from the top of the pyramidion to the base of the pyramidion, which is 58.18 feet. This whole line here, that number times 10, is 581.8 feet. So there are elements of length here in which 10 times the number formed by the pyramidion generates the line of extension, which creates a radius. Now also, the angle here across the face here on the pyramidion as a form shaped like this, it has an angle of 17.24 degrees. Now if we multiply that number by 10, then the length from the center of the obelisk to this point on this edge of this smaller circle is that same number. It's 172.4 feet. One is an angle and this is feet. Though it is the generation of the number 10, it is in two different categories. One is an angle and one is in feet. So from the apothegm face angle to the ground creates this radius, which then becomes a circle. And we have in that circle an area. In the area of its surface, there are 4 surfaces. And we add to that the 4 surfaces of the pyramidion. The total number of square feet on the total number of all the 8 planes is equal to the number of square feet in this circle. Now also, from the arris corner extended to the base, it creates a radius. This circle then has exactly twice the number of square feet that's on the obelisk. This relationship between numerical coefficients established with a geometry in a physical object which is in the world should be of interest to us, as we need and should have models for our thinking.